I will now call the House to order. Now let us take up item number 1, election of Speaker. I would like to inform the House that one nomination has been received by the Commissioner Secretary. The name of Sri Thomas Esangma has been proposed by Dr. M. Amparilingdo and Sri Paulingdo and seconded by Martin J. Sangma and Sri Miralbon Shim. After scrutiny, the nomination paper of Sri Thomas Esangma is found to be valid as required under Rule 7, Sub-Rule 2 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business. Since only one nomination paper has been received and found to be valid, I hereby declare Sri Thomas Esangma as having been elected as Speaker of the 11th Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. Here I request the Chief Minister and Dr. Mukul Sangma, or in absence of Dr. Mukul Sangma, I would request Charles Pendrop to please escort Thomas Esangma to the chair of the Speaker.
Thank you. Now let us take up item number 2, felicitation to the newly elected Speaker. Leader of the House, Chief Minister, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, it gives me immense pleasure and honor to felicitate you today on this momentous occasion. It is indeed a very proud moment for us, and having known you for so many years now, it's a real, at a personal level, it's a matter of great happiness for me to see you on the Speaker's chair. And I'm sure, knowing the kind of person you are and the kind of work that you have done in the past, the fact that you have been in the Parliament as a Rajya Sabha member, and all the experience that you have had, I'm sure that you will do complete justice to the post of the Speaker. And the kind of knowledge that you have gained in the last many, many years, seeing the proceedings of the House, seeing the proceedings of the Parliament, and also having experienced the proceedings in the past many years of parliaments in other countries. As you were a member of Rajya Sabha, I'm told that you have visited many, many parliaments across the world. I think all of this experience and all of this knowledge that you have gained will be of great importance and advantage to this House. And I'm sure that you will be able to completely raise the overall functioning and the way things have worked here, and improve the, I should say, improve the overall functioning of this House. We have discussed many times in the past how we have wanted to bring in reforms and how certain areas of improvements can be done. I'm sure that with this vast experience that you have had, I'm sure that you will be able to bring in a lot of change and a lot of improvement in the overall functioning of the House. I'm told also that you are already planning to have a training session for the newly elected MLAs. This is a very, very welcome step, as we have a lot of young MLAs with us and a lot of new MLAs with us, and I'm sure that they will be looking forward to going through this training session on how we can ensure that as legislatures and elected members, we can do justice and ensure that we contribute maximum to the overall functioning of this House and obviously to the overall development of their constituencies. On a personal note, as I was mentioning, I have known you for many, many years, and we have worked together in many, many different circumstances. We have worked together as party colleagues. We have worked together in the Chief Minister's office as my advisor. And today, as I said, seeing you in this chair is a different level of happiness for me. And knowing the kind of person you are, a person who is very fair when it comes to any kind of decision making, a person who is always firm on his commitment and whatever decisions taken. I'm sure that in the chair of the Speaker, these values that you have are going to go a long way to ensure that this House functions in an unbiased manner and you are able to take all the ruling and the opposition forward together, give space to everybody so that we are able to bring out the concerns that the people have, discuss it in a positive manner, and really find ways to ensure that we can contribute maximum to the House and to the people of our state. And I'm sure that with you in that chair, all these ideas and all these thoughts and processes will come forward in the most productive manner is what I anticipate and I believe. I'm sure that at this point in time, all your electorate also will be very happy. Your family will be happy. I would like to also congratulate them also. And I'm sure that our leader, late P.A. Sangma, also will be looking down upon you this moment. And I'm sure that he must be very happy looking at where you are today and the kind of person that he has brought up, because we all know that it was late P.S. Sangma who had guided you and nurtured you and brought you to this level. And today those values are what you will bring forward, is what I believe. So once again, Mr. Speaker, sir, I congratulate you on this great and a momentous day, and I wish you the very best. It is not always easy to run a House, and we'll always have heated debates and discussions, which is always in the interest of the people, and therefore it's healthy. But being able to control everybody and ensure that you steer the ship in the right direction, in the right way, so that we can bring out the best in everybody, and ultimately with the goal of serving this House and serving the people of our state. I'm sure that you will be able to do all of these things given your capacity and the knowledge that you've and the experience you've had in the past many, many years. So once again, sir, I wish you the very best, and once again congratulate you on this very, very momentous day, and may God give you all the wisdom, all the knowledge and all the courage to be able to take this House and steer this ship, this assembly in the most productive and the positive manner. With these few words, I resume my seat.
Yes, Charles.
Honorable Speaker, it is my privilege and pleasure to congratulate you on being unanimously elected to the highest position in the legislature. Very few have had the same distinction in service of our beloved state. It is also a matter of pride and eminence for this august House, where you will now be presiding over a legislature where Shri A.T. Mondal, Shri Medba Lingdo, and I form a triumvirate of past speakers. This is a feature that distinguishes itself as a record of sorts. Honorable Speaker, I must also add that as collaborative members of the Public Accounts Committee in the recently concluded 10th Legislative Assembly, your contributions in the matters pertaining to the reports of the CAG have benefited immensely in streamlining the workings of the different departments of the government. As Honorable Speaker, much is expected about the manner in which the proceedings of the House are conducted, and therein lies the question on everybody's mind about the role of Speaker and party politics. It is often expected that the Speaker, aside from duties pertaining to the rules and procedure of conduct of business, also has to act as a peacemaker that unites warring factions through his endeavors at creating parliamentary diplomacy. The Speaker of high integrity assures that the unsleeping eye of justice sees, that requires the iniquities of man. At all times, justice must be done under the custodianship of the Speaker. Everything rises and falls on leadership, and thus it is respectfully expected that the Speaker must lead by wisdom, tempered by humility, by justice, tempered by empathy, and reason, tempered by compassion. The first Speaker of the Lok Sabha, sir, Shri Ganesh Vasudev Mavalankar, epitomized the Speaker's relationships with his political party in his proclamation, and I quote, "The Speaker may be a party man, but he cannot be partisan. The Speaker is the true sentinel of the traditions of parliamentary democracy. His position is best understood by the fact that he is stationed very high in the warrant of precedence, being next only to the President, the Vice President, and the Prime Minister. In like manner, the eminence of position is duly respected in all assembly gatherings in service of the populace at large. The Speaker is most respectfully crucial as the custodian of the Constitution in the citadel of democracy, as a judicial arbitrator in the context of harmonizing a fractured mandate and a coalition government where the role is critical, and as a facilitator for constructive discussions on policy matters for the development of the state. Honorable Speaker, we are thus confident that under your intelligent, informed, and sagacious capabilities and strong leadership, our House will always be upheld as one that conducts itself with the utmost decorum and dignity. Mr. Speaker, allow me to conclude by wishing you God's blessings as you assume your new avatar as the Honorable Speaker of this august House. Thank you.
Yes, Bamet Balindo.
Honorable Speaker, first of all, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you for filling this highest position in this August House. And I wish you all the very best in conducting the different sessions from time to time. Sir, I would not take much time, but I would like to remind you that during my time, along with the Honorable Chief Minister, we had initiated few steps to see that how the function of this August House is in a proper and guided manner. I am to inform you that we had initiated the Women of Research Fellows, who will be of great help to all the honorable members of this August House in providing and assisting the honorable members with matters and informations and so on. I'm also and I'm sure that all the honorable members of this August House, the role of the Speaker is very, very important with regards to the functioning of this August House. As mentioned by other honorable members, though we belong to a political party, but when it comes to conduct of the House, we have to ensure that equal opportunities and free from all political bindings be given to all the honorable members to express their needs, desires. Sir, I am to share with you also that the last term, during my tenure as the Speaker of this our House for 3.5 years, we had followed up with the construction of the new assembly building at Mount India. Though we have targeted that the construction should be completed by November last year, so that the same can be functioned before the end of the last term. But for whatever reasons, the same could not be completed. So I would like to sincerely request you, sir, that I'm sure that with your capacity and vast experience that you had as an MP of the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and honorable MLAs of this August House, I'm sure that you will be able to follow up very closely, as it is the need of the hour for all the honorable members looking forward to have our own and permanent building of our assembly. So therefore, sir, I once again congratulate you for being elected as the Honorable Speaker of this August House, and I wish you all the very best during this time as a Speaker, and we assure you that we will extend all support to ensure the smooth and proper functioning of this August House. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Timothy Disira.
Speaker, sir, I stand here just to congratulate you on your having been elected as a Speaker of this August House. You have a plenty of experience as a member of the Rajya Sabha. 5 years, and in the last 5 years, you have been a member of this August House. So you have enough experience as to how to conduct this August House. As said by my former Speaker, Retpalindo, the construction of the assembly building is still not completed. So I would urge you, sir, to take a very strong interest to complete the building, because everybody wants to see and sit in the new building of the Legislative Assembly. And for many, many years, you have been working in the office, party office. And once, late P. Sangma told me that while you are working as a PA to him, you are found to be very efficient and very talented in the office work. So I had no doubt that you will be able to conduct this August House very, very smoothly and efficiently. And I will not speak much, but I will once again congratulate you on your being elected as a speaker, and I wish to God bless you in future. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Barinik, please.
Good morning, sir. I stand here with my happiness to extend my congratulations to you, sir, for being occupied this highest post in this August House. I want also to congratulate your family, your supporters, because I surely know that they are happy today while watching this proceeding of this August House. Sir, I'm fortunate enough to know you personally for such a long time, and I have seen in you. I learned many things from you. I have seen in you the sincerity. I have seen in you the loyalty. I have seen in you the ability. I have seen in you the dedication. And with the long experience in politics, you look more deserving in occupying that chair. I'm very happy to see you in that chair, sir. And we, all members, we trust you that you will give us equal opportunity to each one of us in this August House. I'm very happy to see that you occupy that chair, and I know your party workers, your party as a whole are very happy, and we are all happy. I want to give thanks to the opposition friends that they don't feel the need even to have a candidate because they all trust you. So this is a big thing which I want to give thanks to our opposition friends who are here in this August House, who do not feel the need put the candidate against you. So sir, thank you so much, and we hope that we will see you, that you will perform the best ability while performing the duty of a speaker, and we trust you. So God bless you, God bless your family, God bless your supporters. Thank you.
Yes,
Mr.
Bahik,
Speaker,
please.
sir, I rise to take this opportunity to congratulate you to be elected to the highest post of this Assembly's House. Sir, really I have been working with you in the past. I remember when you were in the Parliament. I found you are a very humble man, and we were working together. I've seen that you are very disciplined at the same time. I used to meet you in the morning walk when we were there in Delhi, the time in the past. So I really congratulate you, and I hope you will uphold the dignity of the House and give opportunity to all the elected members, irrespective of the different political parties, to participate in the proceeding of the House. So, sir, I wish you all the best. And also, my only humble request, we are eagerly waiting to go to the new House, sir. So we give this responsibility to you by the end of this year, at least in the winter session before Christmas. Everybody will move to the new House where we'll be enjoying the Christmas there. So once again, sir, congratulations to you and all your family members. Thank you, sir.
Bak Merilbon, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I rise to join hand the Leader of the House in congratulate you for being elected on the post to this prestigious position within this August House. First of all, I would like to thank God for His continuous blessing to each and every one of us. Many senior legislators has come back, and we have seen legislator also who has been elected from different constituencies. We are here together. I take this opportunity to congratulate you, to congratulate all the constituents of your constituency, 50 North Tura Legislative Assembly constituency, that they have reposed faith and confidence on you for the second time as the legislator. You have a vast experience, and personally, I know you for the past 5 years, since 2018. I've been together in the Assembly Committee on Estimate. As a chairman, you are there. We have seen you, we have known you, being a person very humble, down to earth, and really connect with each and every member, especially to follow up issues through the committees. And I found very fortunate for myself also that we have learned lots working under you in the committee. And I'm happy to see today that in the Temple of Democracy here in this August House, that you have occupied this post. We look forward that you will conduct a healthy conduct of this house. And at the same time, I'm happy to learn that the program, the exposure program for legislator has been already planned, which is of the great benefit, especially for the new legislator. And hope to see that different committees within the Assembly, under your able stewardship, that different committees to follow up different issues, they will be strengthened in days to come. And also, we would hope to see that within this year 2023, that we will be fortunate to enter into the new house of our assembly, new building in Mount India, and we look forward on your able stewardship for this house, and we look forward in the days to come that this August House will function in the way, in the manner for the benefit of the state as a whole. So I would like to once again congratulate you, your family member, your constituent, and each and everyone, and I wish all the best. God will give you strength, wisdom, so that you can take this August House to the great height. Thank you so much, sir.
Baroni, please.
Sir, I also rise to congratulate you, Honorable Speaker of this August House. I join other senior members, and we are so happy, sir. So that's why, knowing that we are the right person to lead this House, we didn't, think it fit even to put up a candidate post you. So I want to congratulate you, sir. And I like to recall, how approachable, accessible, amiable person when I first got elected as an MLA of this August House was in 2008. We visited Parliament to interact with a parliamentary committee, and you were a member of that parliamentary committee. And then facing members of Parliament, being a first-time legislator was, something very overawed by those. And then you made us feel at ease with your smile, with your presence there. And I hope you'll do the same here, sir. Make all of us feel at ease, and then, of course, give equal opportunity to all of us to, discuss, deliberate in this House in the interest of our beloved people, in the interest of our beloved state. I'm sure the House is in safe hands, the House in very experienced hands in your person, sir, as Speaker. So I rise to join other members of this House, the Leader of the House, other senior members, former speakers, in congratulating you and wishing you all the best, and may God give you the wisdom, the sagacity to lead this house and ensure that in the next 5 years, sir, we work for the interests of the people and of this beloved state. So once again, sir, I wish and pray that God gives you all the wisdom and the guidance, His divine guidance to lead this house and ensure that this house really serves the interests of the people of the state. With these words, I resume my seat. Thank you very much.
Yes, Bardhan, please.
So I also rise to congratulate you as the newly elected Speaker of the House. And as a member of the opposition bench, I would like to express that neutrality is one of the most important aspects in conducting business in the House, and also in order to maintain the decorum and the dignity of the House. So even the framers of the Constitution, they were of the firm belief that neutrality while conducting the business cannot be compromised at any cost. And that can be seen and reflected in the para 5 of the 10th schedule, that any member who occupy the chair of the Speaker can voluntarily give up his membership from the party and shall not be subjected to disqualification. This is an indicative of the fact that that for the fairness and impartiality to all the members in this August House, the Speaker is allowed to keep his true neutral position inside the House. So we know when we look at the numbers and the strength of the ruling party, we don't stand a chance to compete with them on any issue. However, the interest of the state and its people cannot be determined by the numbers alone. It depends on the debate and the deliberation in this August House. Therefore, I hope that as an impartial Speaker, you will facilitate a healthy debate in this August House for the benefit of the state and the people. With these few words, sir, I resume my seat.
Dr. Mukosanga, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I feel greatly privileged to join the leader of this August House and the honorable former speakers and other distinguished colleagues of this August House in congratulating you on being elected unanimously to this office, the highest office of this legislature. Congratulations. I must begin by saying that the choice has been befitting to occupy this chair. I have seen you being associated with our distinguished tallest leader earlier, the most trusted man of Let P.A. Sangma. That's how we used to describe when we refer to our newly elected Honorable Speaker. Having been conditioned in dealing with the pulls and pushes of politics and having watched intently all the proceedings of the parliamentary proceedings, while being associated with late P.A. Sangma, you have been enriched fully and you are fully equipped. I have no doubt about the whole efficiency and skill with which you will preside over this August House and attend to various other associated responsibilities as Honorable Speaker of this August House. Conditioned and seasoned, again as member of the Parliament and also of this August House. This House, yes, we as members of this August House are proud to be members of this August House because of its distinction in legislative exuberance and the fact that this House has withstood the test of time to remain known as a House where the dignity and decorum of this August House have been maintained at the highest order. I'm sure we have all been instrumental in preserving and protecting and promoting this name and fame of this August House. Under your leadership, as the Honorable Speaker, I have every reason to believe that we will take this House to greater heights in making it synonymous to the name and fame of this August House, of being a house where we have a proceeding of very high order, let it be a proceeding of highest order, and the House will remain known as the House where the dignity and decorum of the House prevails over everything else. I wish you best of health. My prayers are there that God bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and enlightenment to enable you to discharge this very important office of the Speaker. The office of the Speaker being known as an office where the man who sits on the chair, the office of the Speaker is considered as, and every thing revolves around the saying that Speaker is infallible. So we look forward for a vibrant proceeding of this August House. The 5 years ahead, let's have innings that will be remembered for the generation next. And once again, may God bless you and shower upon you wisdom, knowledge, and enlightenment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Yes, Papa Rishton, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I also rise to congratulate you being elected as the Speaker of this August House. And number two, I know you well. You are the closest aide of our great leader, late P.A. Sangma. And I remember also correctly, 23rd May 1996, late P.A. Sangma was also elected as Speaker of Lok Sabha, unanimously, unopposed. And again, now it happened the same way. We elected you unopposed, being the closest aide of late P.A. Sangma. And I saw the report, not only being the Speaker, but late P.A. Sangma was known as one of the best speakers of the Lok Sabha. So, sir, since you are elected this time, we do hope that you will be also one of the best speakers in this August House. So I wish you all the best, sir, and I pray God will shower wisdom you, and also I wish all your family a good health, and they'll support you from the back. Thank you so much.
Yes, Paragway.
Master, I also rise to join hand with the leader of the House in congratulating you on assuming the office of Speaker. Sir, in these last 50 years of our statehood, our House have been renowned for the healthy democracy, healthy participation of all the members, where debate, legislation is of the highest order. You being the foundation has been laid in these 50 years, and I hope that this foundation will become stronger with the healthy debate in the House, and the legislation which will be brought forward will be for the benefit of the people. The people of Meghalaya, all over the state, are eagerly wish that we should, our responsibility should be to cater to the need of the people of all the sections of the society. With you in the chair, we hope that we will be able to satisfy the wish, to satisfy the aspiration of the people, where numerous legislation will come for the benefit of people. With these few words, sir, I wish that God will shower you the wisdom to carry forward each and every one of us for the benefit of the people of the state. Thank you, sir. I resume my seat.
Okay, Pak Salim.
Speaker, sir, I also rise to congratulate you with the member of the August House and the leader of the House in adding positions to your chair, Mr. Speaker, sir. Now we know that your chair, it's a moderate and in a pragmatic manner that you have to advocate in dealing all kinds of situations which will be respected in a manner in dealing all the situations. But what I'm worried about is the compromise. Basically, the business and the conduct of rules in the August House has always been compromised always with numbers of both, maybe with a single number of votes. But with your experience, what I feel is that you will never compromise the rules and conduct of business in the House. Mr. Speaker, sir. With these few words, Mr. Speaker, sir, I congratulate you again. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Rupert, please.
I also rise to congratulate you that you anonymously elected as a Speaker of this August House, sir. I also congratulate your family members and co-workers of South Tura. Sir, I came to know you in a way back of 2005 and 6 when we were hosting the group of European and American that they came to Garo Hills to participate in the Garo Baptist Convention's leadership training. Sir, you are the closet friend of closet workers of PA Sangma, I think almost 30 years. And I hope you learn so many things from him. Sir, today we look up on you, sir, and I hope that you will be the guidance for the young politicians, and you will help the young politicians to participate in the proceedings. Sir, I do pray that God will guide you and strengthen you with good health and strength and wisdom and knowledge to take up this August House in a new heights. With these few words, I resume my seat, sir.
Okay. Mr. Abu Tahir, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I like to associate myself with the leader of the House, all the senior members of the House and former speakers to congratulate you to attain this highest post of the legislature. It gives me a real privilege to address you as Honorable Speaker, sir. Sir, I remember way back in 1999 when one of the tallest leader, Shri P.S. Sangma ji, floated the newly formed party, Nationalist Congress Party. I, being the independent member of the House, was the first to associate with NCP in those days. And the day I landed in the residence of Shri P.S. Sangma ji, I found you there with the smiling face, which you continue to bear till today, and I have not seen an iota of change in your behavioral attitude. Mr. Speaker, sir, though you are the Speaker of the House, but I know you'll be speak the least. And that's why frequently we'll intrude in your rooms and we'll try to get clarification and disturb you frequently. So I hope you will bear this misbehavior of, especially I will tell for me. Mr. Speaker, sir, whatever and whichever way you be impartial or partial, but the blame will be always there. Being a former speaker, I know the push and pull from the either side of the House. The ruling side will tell that you are indulging more with the opposition. The opposition will blame you that you are not giving the time they deserve. But the thing is that we are here for the benefit of the people of the state. And I do hope that you will maintain all the neutrality as far as possible for the members of this August House so that they serve the people of the state in a better manner. Being a party man, it is very difficult sometimes to weather away the allegations because we need to face the election and we got to again get the party ticket. So that allegation will be always there. And that's why the first Speaker of Lok Sabha, G.B. Mavalankar, mooted an idea in the line of British Convention that honorable speakers need not contest the electoral battle. Somehow it did not happen. Otherwise, you would continue till you retire from politics. Mr. Speaker, sir, I congratulate you. I congratulate the people of North Tura. And I also congratulate the family who were thick and thin with you in serving the people of the state. Today, I find the people of Tura are the most privileged one because they have elected the leader of the House and the highest chair of this August House. Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for giving us this opportunity to express our gratitude on your elevation to this highest chair. And I do hope and believe that you will maintain all the neutrality as far as possible in delivering the members of the House in this August House. Once again, I congratulate you and thank you, sir.
Bapak Lido.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you so much. A week ago, exactly a week ago, all of us were eagerly waiting to know the results of the election to this August House. A week ago, like all of us, I'm sure we all were nervous. We all were anxious, wanting to know the trends. You know, it's going to be 11. So exactly at this hour, a week back, like each one of us, we were tense, anxious, wanting to know what the results would be like. A week later, I'm sure you're not anxious. You walked in very confident, no tension, not wanting to know what the trends are like, because you were confident that you would be elected as Speaker of this August House. That's the difference in just a week. As the saying goes, a week is a long time in politics. So today I rise to join the leader of the House and colleagues of this August House in congratulating you, and also in wishing you grand, spectacular innings ahead. Mr. Speaker, sir, as our former speaker has just reminded us, there is a saying that in democracy and in this Westminster form of democracy, the speaker does not speak. The speaker does not speak. Why? Because the speaker is the referee. A week ago, you won elections on an NPP ticket. Today, you won again on an NPP ticket. The only difference being that today you are non-political personality, another form of NPP. Mr. Speaker, sir, I do recollect a few things about you, but of all that I can recollect is the fact that when you were in the Rajya Sabha, I was in the opposition, and I did make a certain request, and you accommodated that particular request. You didn't say you were Khnamu, you didn't say you were opposition, you said, Bapol, it will be done, and you got it done. Sir, as we enter this house today, when we entered this hall, we didn't have a father figure, in the sense that we didn't have a referee. At this moment, we do have a referee, and I'm privileged to say that you, that referee. Anyone else can doubt, because your name is Thomas. When you say Thomas, go back to the Bible. The one trait of Thomas was he had all the qualities of a leader, but finally they said, doubting Thomas. Everyone doubts. But sir, when you entered the house this morning, I know you didn't have any doubts. So you entered this house as a non-doubting Thomas. So, we enter this house, and this is one particular characteristic of this house that we should cultivate, that we enter a sacred place of learning. This is a sacred place of learning, not a secret place of earning. I would like to repeat myself, sir. This is a sacred place of learning, not a secret place of earning. And if any one of us entered this house thinking this is a secret place of earning, please remove those thoughts. So, congratulations to you, and with all the wisdom and experience that you gathered over the years, do guide us as members of the Treasury bench as well as the opposition. I know, I'm very sure of this, that the moment you occupy that chair, you removed your party jersey. You're not wearing the NPP jersey anymore, not Nationalist People's Party, but non-political personality. Now your jersey is different. I'm sure you look at both this side of the house and the other side, both the Treasury and the opposition benches, as a very neutral person. Sir, thank you so much. Guide us, lead us. I'm sure Meghalaya does not only deserve a new house. We do not only deserve a new house, we do deserve a new direction, a new sense of priorities, and I'm sure the wisdom of the leader of the house and all his colleagues, the wisdom of the leader of the opposition and all his colleagues will gel into one, being guided by a non-doubter named Thomas. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So if there's nobody else speaking, I rise to say thank you for all the felicitations that have been given. Honorable members, first of all, I thank God Almighty for this joyous and momentous occasion. I also thank all the honorable members for your support, your kind words, and for electing me unanimously as the 18th Speaker of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. It is with great humility and with deep sense of honor I take this chair as Speaker of this Legislative Assembly. This is my first stint of this dignified chair that I am occupying. I have no hesitation to say that today I am indeed very proud that I could gain the confidence and trust of all the honorable members of this august House. In reply to what Epistle Paul, I would say, of this House, on this occasion I also remind each one of us of the legendary reply of Speaker Lenthal of British House of Commons in the mid-60s, when the House of Commons was attached by King Charles I. Asserting the privilege of Parliament, the Speaker said to the King, "May it please your Majesty, I have neither eyes to see, nor tongue to speak in this place, but as this house is pleased to direct me, whose servant I am." As Speaker, I want to express my sincerest appreciation to every one of you for the confidence you have placed in me and for the great responsibility that have been entrusted to me. I wish to take this opportunity to warmly welcome our newly elected members and also welcome back the returning members to this august House. I humbly submit to the wisdom of all the honorable members of this august House who have reposed faith and trust on me and found me fit to occupy this post. It will be my endeavor to see that the privilege and interest of this House and the legislature is protected and uphold the tradition of parliamentary democracy. It will also be my endeavor to gain the confidence of all the members of this august House and looked into their interests irrespective of party affiliation. At the same time, I also look forward to constructive advice and suggestions from both sides of the House, particularly from some of the most senior and experienced members that we are having in this 11th House. As we all know, the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly also has the reputation of being one of the most disciplined House in the country. And I'm sure we will continue to maintain this tradition coupled with good standard of debate. I would therefore want to facilitate good, free-flowing debates where the desired outcome is better policies and laws. I expect the members to debate vigorously, but maintain mutual respect. I take this opportunity to request all the honorable members not to abuse our parliamentary privileges, but to keep to the standing orders. I will be impartial and fair, but I will also be firm. Let us therefore represent our public with dignity, purpose, and honor. Let this assembly continue to be a living embodiment of nation building, purpose, solidarity, and unity. In the coming days, months, and years, I look forward to working together with each and every one of you to ensure that this Legislative Assembly remains as vibrant as ever, bringing the required transformation to our beloved state of Meghalaya, which every citizen would truly be proud of. Thank you, Matela, Kublai, and Jai Hind.